I got 3 firsts yesterday. First glass bottle, first New York button, and first Flying Eagle penny.
Oh my
God. Yep.
The button. How'd you get the button?
They were in the holes. In the pit we were digging. The first pit. So 2 weeks ago I was there and dug a bunch of bullets and the hole kept filling with water. Yeah. And I didn't realize that it was a pit. Yeah. So I went back yesterday and I went and got these guys and was like, I need help because the dirt is super heavy. You think it's heavy here, it's heavy over there. Wow. And so we all got in it and they were instantly like, oh, this is definitely a feature. And it just kept going. There was this huge rock mat flipped over. And right on the top of it, where the soldier would have set on this rock, is where the Flying Eagle was in the wall. So it probably just fell out of his pocket, who knows? Yeah. And they were definitely, it was a New York soldier for sure. I believe it was a New York camp. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was New York. That's insane. Yeah, it was so awesome. Well, my name is Patrick from The Shank is Intact.
It is. How long have you been digging for?
4 years now. This will be my 4th year. And probably, that hole right there was probably 2,600,000 and something. I've been digging a lot. The wife lets me go 2 or 3 times a week at least, and I just can't get enough of it. I love it. I love it. I've amassed a nice collection so far.
Oh, look at this one.
I love digging the Colonial. Favorite. But the Civil War, you can't beat it though.
How do you guys keep finding all of this?
They have different equipment. She does pretty well on this one.
Well, the dirt here is so highly mineralized.
Basically, gotta have one of these.
Yeah. To get deep.
What you get you now for cooking. No more Barbies for you.
Patrick, what machines you dig with?
This is the GPX 4500, which I like a lot for the red dirt, and I also use the Deus 2, which is a beast. I love the Deus 2.
How long have you been hunting with that for?
Since it came out, really.
Yeah.
Everybody had the Deus 1 and loved it, and I was swinging the Equinox at the time. And then Deus 2 came out and wireless completely just was like, ooh. It's like the iPhone of, you know, metal detectors or whatever. It's not cheap. Neither is this. This might be a bullet, it might not be. No, I think it's a piece of fence wire.
You said your
yeah, piece of fence wire.
You said your favorite things to dig Colonial stuff?
Yeah, it's like I love digging the stuff and holding something that somebody had in this country before it was America. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that's just holding something that somebody lost, obviously, because it's usually how it goes, of course. You know, whoever dropped it here, that's who lost it. So yeah, it's holding a 300-year-old coin, and it's, you know, you can hold it and you're not looking through glass to see it. It's something that's amazing. Just really cool. I love it. I wish I would have started sooner. If you're thinking about starting, for sure, do it now. Don't wait. Now that I'll be 40 this year, and it's rough.
Dude, you're old.
I'm old.
Let's find a,
yeah, I gotta find a bullet. That was a piece of wire, but they ring about the same sometimes. Dig it all, right? Gotta dig it all.
What, while we're chatting, tell me about your shovel setup.
Okay, so I have a really, really bad left wrist. So I put a hook on my shovel. This is a trenching shovel, cut down shorter. And I put the hook on so that I can go hands-free completely. I get approached at almost every dig, people asking me, how's your shovel just floating behind you? And it's, the only thing you gotta get used to is this not to, you know, break a hand, a wrist, but it works well. Joe wants me to do one for him, so.
That's cool.
Yeah, it works. Patent pending. Let's find a bullet. We're gonna find a bullet in here. Might be one. Deep. Yeah, get some leverage with that shovel. Off target just a little. It's a big coil.
What would you say is your favorite find?
Favorite find? Oh, they were just asking me that. Probably my Edward Vernon button. Only because the first day I posted it, I got messaged by at least 10 people, half of which wanted to buy it, and the other half were telling me they've never seen one quite like it with the octagonal shape. So it's kind of like they were telling me it belongs in a museum, really, and that's like, ooh,
yeah.
Oh, you know, give me the tingles. That's for sure. There it is. Well, we thought. Hold on. I say that and then something. Oh, what are you going to be, a nail? No, hey, a piece of bullet. Well, at least it's something. Maybe the nose.
Oh, that's cool.
It's smashed, but it picks it up. That big coil, it rings like you just think it's a whole bullet with a little piece. Of course. Just a little tiny smashed up piece.
Wow.
But we'll put that and we'll definitely save that. A soldier touched that before he put it in the gun. I got a couple more this morning already.
Wow.
Smashed. Sometimes you get some here that look completely almost like mushrooms because they probably hit a rock, which is really cool. They display really good, and I like to set them up and put a button on top.
Would metal be stronger than the rock? Against the rock?
Well, actually lead is a very, very soft metal. Very soft, and it has a very low melting point. Macca, he leave too? Oh, he's over there, okay. He said he was gonna move around. Well, let's keep going. Let's see. There's gotta be another one in here.
Anything you'd suggest for somebody starting out?
Okay, yeah, starting out detecting, let's see. Don't get discouraged. If you go online and you post something rusted, there's gonna be a jerk that's gonna comment, it's junk. Ignore them and just keep knocking and keep asking and ask permission. Don't trespass. You trespass, you ruin it for the rest of us. It's really how it goes. I've knocked on, in the last 4 years, I've probably knocked 1,000 doors, and I've probably sent 500 letters, honestly. And the no's outweigh the yeses, and the no's come with well, people trespassed here before, or people, you know, they left all their holes open, didn't take their trash. It's just, you know, don't be that guy or that girl. That's for sure.
Pretty solid advice.
Yes, that's really all it is. Just be good. We got to keep, the only way to keep the hobby going is if we're all doing the right thing. And paid digs are good too, of course. If, you know, where I'm from in Spotsylvania, there's so much Civil War, but everything has been either dug or knocked or asked. So when the opportunity arises to dig Civil War, I love to pay for it, because why not? Save some relics, save some bullets, save something. A button be good. Love the buttons. There's got to be another one in here. Well, crap, if I can remember where it was. Oh, that's a bullet for sure. That's a bullet for sure. All right. Let's see. I'm sure I'm off.
What's your, you have a funny digging story?
Funny digging story. Let me think. Huh. That's a good question. Funny digging story.
Or how about this? How about your like most surprising like permission you got?
Oh, that was our latest one. I didn't realize when I knocked on the door how historical the property was until the lady was showing us a magazine from the 70s that the college did and writing all about it. And then the first day we showed her stuff, and she was just like, oh wow, there's awesome stuff still here. And we said, would you like anything? And she's like, oh no, you guys did the work. And then since then we found about 15 or 16 cut silvers. Joe got a ½ real and a hold 2 real. The very next time we came out, I got a 1 real, which was my second on that property, and it's hold. And no gold, but can't complain about that. And we probably dug 80 flat buttons and just chunks of what do you call it? Shoe buckles and all colonial. Like I said, some of my favorite stuff. And that's right out there in, I guess it's Westmoreland? No, it's Westmoreland. Out past King George, we'll say. It's somewhere out that way.
Let's call it somewhere in Virginia.
Yeah, somewhere in Virginia. That's good too. That's good too. I'm struggling. That's my fault.
What's the ground doing to your pinpointer there?
All kinds of nastiness. Let me check it again actually with this. That might not be right, is it? Maybe it's in the sidewall here. That's probably where it is. Pinpointer doesn't get too far through that red dirt.
Oh yeah, you're on it now.
I think I am. Yeah, it's just deeper than deeper than the other 4 I've found today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was hearing it. I thought I was. Oh yeah, he'll be in that sidewall right there. Maybe we can see it in situ. Well, close. There it is. Yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
Is that dropped?
It's close. It's close. No.
No.
I'd say it's fired. Still pretty. Could be a star. It's a little fat. Awesome.
That's a nice relic.
Love it. Hell yeah, man. That's a whole Leshy tool. Oh yeah, I love it. Love learning been learning the, last 4 years, detecting it's not just a hobby, it's like a way of life. Everybody's got lingo and, everybody says, what I just say? Whatever I just called. Oh, the Leshy tool. I think it's Lachey is the last name, but I don't know for sure. But it's just cool. Everybody has their own thing, and everybody digs, a little differently. But everybody's, for the most part, nice. I love it. I love it. That's the greatest. Better than fishing, I think. That's for sure. It's dirt fishing, right? I mean, that's what it is. And filling your holes, that's a big thing too. Because I don't want to trip in one. Maybe we can get one more in here. That one was deep. That was just a whisper.
If people were going to find you on the internet, where would they look?
Just look up The Shank is Intact. You can find us. We come up first on the top of Google because no one else would ever call themselves this. The Shank is Intact is because, let me tell you about that real quick, where it came from. So, watching the videos, I'm usually, I'm pretty keen to seeing a pattern. So everyone's videos, everyone, no matter who they were, if they dug a button, somebody in the background would say, "Is the shank intact?" And I just kept hearing it over and over and over. I was like, well, that's a perfect name for my group because I love the buttons. I absolutely love the buttons because it's a very personal item for the soldier or for anyone, whoever it was, because back in the day, your status or today, the jewelry of then was your button. If you had a bunch of shiny buttons, then people were like, oh, that guy or girl probably has some money. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, the shank is intact.
Facebook, where else?
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're on the TikTok. It's okay. It's just not for me. It's a lot of dancing people, but there's a lot of guys on there with the detecting and with the different hobbies. So I've met a few people through there. There's some people that only do that. But yeah, that's got to have the socials.
Very good.
Heck yeah. For them get a bullet. That was neat.
Well, thanks for thanks for taking a little time out of your day.
Yeah, man.
We
appreciate it.
We enjoy it, and let's go dig some relics.
Let's do it.